All right, guys, I got a very important question for this young man next to me. Man,
That's right.
Mate.
Very young man, yeah.
what do you work out for? What do you work out?
Yeah, I reached my 6th decade on earth, so therefore I work out not only to live long, but to live well and healthy. In other words, to extend my health span. You know, there's a distinction between lifespan and health span. Lifespan is about the length of your life. Health span is the quality of that. Therefore, I work out, I eat well, I make sure I look after my cognition, my thinking, and I all get this out of exercise, which to me is
Movement.
medicine.
Yes, medicine. I love it. What a beautiful definition. Look at us, man. He is. How old are you now, man?
Well, let's put it this way. I just reached the 6th decade on earth. I celebrated the 39th anniversary of my 21st. Just to show you the cognition is still there.
Wow, that is amazing. Man, he is probably the oldest person here at our gym, but one of the most functional people at our gym, which is amazing. How do you do that? How do you get that functionality at your age right now? How do you get to that point?
Well, I've kind of made some changes to the way I train.
Yeah.
I train weightlifting 3 times a week, heavy lifting. I do 1 session of HIIT training a week, which is high intensity sprints, because sprinting is important. And then on a weekend, I do 1 long cycle and aerobic. And then also, as we age, I need to look after my flexibility. So I do a bit of yin yoga.
Yeah.
2 or 3 times a week,
Yeah.
sometimes in the mornings and sometimes in the evenings, and then do some stretching before exercise and stretching afterwards.
Yeah.
And also, you know, I do a lot of walking with the dog and making sure I look after my nutrition. And the supplements I use are creatine. Please use creatine, and I use
Yes,
and I'm up my protein.
Yeah, I love it. That's a power supplement. Amazing work. Working on his anaerobic power, building power, not only with his aerobic and anaerobic system, but his muscle, everything that creates longevity, functionality. Right now, living in the moment. This guy right here, he is the living proof.